the pounding waterfall right into my head. Why did you stop the waterfall from pouring on me?
Butterfree, go!
Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys another episode of our Pokemon Storm Silver Nuzlocke Let's Play. Pause, take a second, hit that like button down below, and subscribe if you guys are new, as we have been killing it on this series, man. This game is very, very challenging, but so far, so good for us, and I keep knocking on wood every time I get through another episode because we've been able to make it this far without too many issues, and we did have our first kind of casualty last episode, which unfortunately was our friend Hala. But I've got an interesting new team. I'm gonna do a little bit of training before we go any further. There's a few encounters that we can snag as well, so I'm gonna try to grab some of those. A couple fishing encounters, I think, so we'll grab a couple encounters. I'm gonna head to the Lighthouse. We gotta do the Lighthouse first, and then I believe we can head right over to Cianwood and take on Chuck and the fighting type gym, and that's gonna be kind of the main focus of this episode. So get ready and let's jump into it. Alright, so we picked up the good rod, and I'm gonna get my encounter here for Olivine City. Which should be a fishing encounter, because I don't think we can really grab anything else. So let's see what it's gonna be. Hopefully no duplicates, and it is a magic card. All right, attempt number 2. A Chinchou. All right, so I'll try to catch this Chinchou then. All right, that was easy. We caught the Chinchou. All right, we're gonna name this thing. I'm gonna name it. What am I gonna name it? I'm gonna name it. I don't know. I'm gonna name it Lamp. I don't know why. I don't have a better name. It's gonna be Lamp. I actually used the name Lightbright for this thing and for Venomoth and for Volbeat apparently, so that's a thing. But anyway, I've got the team right here. I decided to grab Spiritomb on the team, Galaxy. I'm gonna train up Galaxy a little bit. I'm gonna train up 1-Up, and I'm gonna train up Aster to get everyone to about to like level 29-ish, 28, and then we're gonna do the kind of the Lighthouse. But this is going to be the team that we're hopefully going to use to face Chuck in Cianwood. So let's get some grinding going, and I'll see you guys at the end of the grind. Well, that's the thing. Aster just got one-shot by an Ice Fanging Raticate. So that's going to be our second death on the playthrough while I was training. Yeah, that thing just got wrecked, so that's the thing. I went for Mach Punch, I hit it once, and then I got obliterated. So it seems as though my luck of no fainting has run out on this route because I've been knocked out twice. Well, Aster, it was wonderful having you on the team. You really didn't make it too long, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to use Ledian. I was like, yo, we got a Ledian, this thing's great. But the thing I failed to realize, even though it's buffed in this game, it still has really bad defenses. So that's a thing. So now I'm going to decide what I'm going to add to the team next, and I'm going to go with the Weedle for now, which is going to hopefully become a Beedrill. He would have missed a lot of moves by now, but I'm hopeful that a lot of his good moves are going to be later on. That's all I can really do at this point. But yeah, unfortunately, Aster, I really wanted you to do something, but that, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Well, like I said, I'm going to grab this this Weedle here, Beyonce, and we're going to grab her and add her to the team, and then go from there. And Beyonce is going to evolve into a Beedrill. Level 32 immediately becomes our highest level Pokemon on the team. And I'm hopeful for Beedrill to be a threat, because I know that much like Butterfree in this game, it does get buffed. I think, if I'm not mistaken, from Renegade Platinum, which I briefly played on stream with Bug only, I believe this thing has Snipe Res ability, which makes its crits do more and stuff. So we may be actually to be able to turn this thing into quite the monster. But let's take a look. It has Lax Nature, which is pretty bad, but it does have Sniper, so when it does get critical hits, it has stronger crits. And you can see from level 32, he's obviously a pretty high level, but his attack stat being in the 70s, his speed is pretty good. His move pool is really bad, though. That is going to be a problem, so we're going to have to try to figure that part out. But if we can figure that part out and get some better moves on him, he might actually be a pretty good Pokemon. All right, team's all trained up. We're going to take on the Lighthouse here. I've got Irwin up to 28, 29 for Melody, Galaxy up to 27, Beyonce at 32, Zippo at 30, and 1-Up at 29. So everyone's about the same levels, kind of like high 20s. And I know that some of these trainers might be a little bit challenging. And actually, I think this is one of the dudes, one of the gym leaders. Volkner, Glitter Lighthouse. It reminds me of Sunny Shore City. Oh, you must be the trainer from Johto. There's something about you. You remind me of a trainer who wants to recharge my passion for battling. It's a shame you aren't challenging the Sinnoh League, and yet you've somehow cheered me up. Let me give you a gift as thanks. And he's gonna give me TM73 here, which is Thunder Wave, which is actually not too shabby. I can work with that. So let's work our way up to the top. We're gonna take on some trainers and see what's going down. You're gonna give me an awesome belt. I don't want to do that. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that Lighthouse was no joke, but we're able to get through it with no issues. A lot of potions and just kind of grinding through a lot of levels for the team. Erwin actually did really well, so that was good. Finally getting a chance to kind of train him up, but this Pokemon always keeps the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea, but I can't leave Amphi unattended. Ah, well, we need to go, to get some medicine. May I ask you to go get some medicine for me, please, and my Ampharos? It's funny, I remember actually my first ever playthrough of Pokemon Gold and Silver, like way back in the day, and I had an Ampharos on my team, and it was such a strong Pokemon, getting Thunder Punch early on, and just like one of the legends of the team. So I always have that memory of using Ampharos way back in the day. But we're gonna head to Cianwood. There's gonna be a handful of trainers for us to take on as we get there, and we're gonna have our work cut out for us at the next gym. We'll have some new encounters to get to add to the team, and I may have to do a little bit more grinding before I try to take on Chuck. But let's travel our way to Cianwood City. And our first encounter here on this route is a Tentacool, which actually isn't that bad. Tentacool and Tentacruel are pretty solid Pokemon, so I'll try to just quick ball it, see if I can catch this thing right out the gates. But that's really not bad at all, to be honest. It's a good poison type, does have the ability to resist fighting type moves. Could be a good option for us moving forward. I mean, obviously, Erwin is kind of our primary water type right now, but I'm definitely not closed-minded to having something else if needed. So, Tentacool, I got him. I'm gonna name him Kenny. My man Pyrotaz always called him Kenny because back in the day, back in the NU tier, used to have I'm sure you guys know South Park. Used to have a little Tentacool on his team that rapid spinned for his team, and he always called it Kenny because it always just died. So we'll name it Kenny after him. Shout out to my man Pyrotaz. I'm gonna face some of these trainers really quickly and get our way to the next area. We should be pretty good. I'm gonna use 1-Up. I think he's in pretty good shape. Galaxy's been kind of our primary focus for the experience share right now, and let's battle these trainers. Now that's a thing. That's a Gyarados. So I gotta figure out how to navigate this guy. I'm just like, wait a minute, there's a Gyarados in front of me. I'm intimidated. I kind of want to Leech Seed, Bullet Seed. I don't know if this thing would have a flying type move. He's gonna go for Leer. Let's see if I can beat this Gyarados. This is a level 33 Gyarados. I'm probably gonna switch out after this first Bullet Seed. But I've been beasting these trainers because this is Technician boosted, Miracle Seed boosted, Bullet Seed. This is after an Intimidate as well, so keep in mind how much damage this is doing to a Pokemon that's not even weak to it, and if we somehow manage to get 5 hits here, we're actually just gonna beat this Gyarados. Okay, so we got 4, but I do have Mach Punch. I'm gonna try it, I believe. Yeah, look at that. 1-Up is so good, man. This thing is so good. It's instantly become one of the strongest members of the team right now, and you know, Holla going down is a bummer, but 1-Up has been so strong, so I'm all about it, man. Shout out to that. Alright, so we actually made it all the way to Cianwood. That wasn't too bad at all, and there's plenty to explore here. I don't know who this is. A Pikachu is washed up on the shore. It seems to be surfing. Oh, I guess they're gonna give me a Pikachu if I want it. And there's Suicune, but I think we have to battle Ucine when we do that, so I definitely want to go heal before we do that. I'm gonna do some exploring here. Oh, this guy can help us remember the moves, but I think I need to get a heart scale, so I gotta figure out how to get heart scales, which I could thief from Love Disc. So this might actually be a really cool thing for us to do. If I grab my Butterfree in the PC, oh wait, he doesn't have Compound Eyes. Well, I could teach someone Thief, and then we could try to get some various heart scales, and then we can use those heart scales to give some of our Pokemon some moves. So I may actually take the time to do that because it might be worthwhile. Who's this guy? This guy's just jumping around with his Metatite. He's really excited about it. Choice Band. Wait a minute, that's actually massive. That's so good. That's actually really good. That was a good pickup there. Well, I'm gonna explore Cianwood and see what we can do. He uses fighting types, Psychic, or beat them. Chuck, he's got his waterfall training. All right, so we're gonna have to stop that. But let me explore Cianwood here. We're gonna get our encounter. We're gonna maybe fish up some heart scales if Love Disc is around here, and then gonna kind of tweak the moves on our team and then go from there. All right, so our first encounter is a Rock Smash encounter, and it's actually a Kingler. I did not expect that to be our encounter. I was trying to smash rocks in hopes to maybe get a, if I'm being totally honest, maybe get a Shuckle. But Kingler's not bad at all. This is a really strong Pokemon that can deal a lot of damage. And let's see if we can catch it with a quick ball here. That would make my life a lot easier. This is going to be Cookie, as you guys may know. And we're going to have a Kingler in our PC in case we need it, which is one of Ash's specialties, which is why we name him Cookie. So our encounter for Cianwood is going to be Kingler. Again, I was hoping to maybe get a Shuckle here. I decided to Rock Smash and see what what came about there. But this is going to be our Cookie. And this is the Pokemon that took the life of Hala earlier. So perhaps Cookie will avenge Hala down the road on this playthrough. Alright, let's see what's going down with this Suicune up here. Suicune, what are you up to? You're just bouncing around on the beach, causing all sorts of havoc. Oh, he's gone. See you later. And here is Ucine. Wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught just a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided I'd battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, aDrive. Let's battle now. Alright, our time to throw down against Ucine is right now. Mystery Man Ucine. He's even kicking things off with a Hypno. He's level 34. Why do I feel so under-leveled right now? Okay, let's go to Galaxy. Galaxy is actually poised for this. Someone pointed out in the comments to me, Galaxy has no weaknesses, which is really, really cool. There's no fairy type in this game, so he's pretty free to just do big damage. And I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch, which is really dumb because here comes Rotom, which I didn't even know was in this game. Ghost type Rotom. I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch and miss. And I'm gonna fail again because he's gonna double team. Okay, Rotom, that's not fun. That's not fun. We're gonna have to Ominous win then. But I can't imagine Rotom can do much to me aside from just double teaming. So as long as I can hit, oh, I have Feint Attack too, don't I? I think I have Feint Attack because then he can't dodge me, right? Yeah, he can't dodge me with Feint Attack. So he's gonna burn me, which is kind of annoying. I wish I had thought of that before and I had gone for Feint Attack earlier. But it's still gonna do a good amount of damage even with the burn, I think. Because it's Rotom. Rotom's not like super bulky. Okay, that did nothing. So maybe I'll heal the burn off and chip away here because I don't even know if I can heal the burn off if I'm being actually honest. I cannot. So that's our story here. Okay, so his Thunderbolt is doing just an absurd amount of damage to me. So I actually have to switch out. And I just realized I don't really have a good switch in to this thing. Nor do I have something that can outspeed it and really do a lot of damage to it. So I'm in a little bit of a bind here. If he Thunderbolts me, I mean, I just healed up once. I can Super Potion again, or Hyper Potion. But because of the burn and the amount of damage he's doing with Thunderbolt, this is actually like a really peculiar situation. He's really weakened. I just can't really do much back to him. And he's faster than me. Oh, you know what? I could Sucker Punch though. But I might miss. He's gonna Shadow Ball. Wait, this Rotom has suddenly become like a massive problem. He does like a lot to me. And I mean, I could Sucker Punch, but if I miss, I don't know if I have a better option, to be honest. I mean, I can go Beyonce. I don't really have anything that's gonna outspeed it because he's such a high level. So I think my best play here is to Sucker Punch, as crazy as that might seem. And I hit it. And I knock out the Rotom. Okay, so that was big. That was very big because I thought I was going to lose a Pokemon. And if I had missed that Sucker Punch, I probably would have lost Galaxy there. But I had to kind of take a little risk. Here comes an Electrode. Why do I not have anything for this team? His team is so strong. I clearly need to train. All right, we're going to go to 1-Up, which is probably my best bet to deal with his Electric-type moves. And he is going to go for Thunder. Of course, he hits it, which is going to probably do really big damage. Okay. Not very effective. Does how much? I will Max Potion here. I have nothing for this dude. Like, why do I have nothing for this guy? He has, like, the most powerful team. Can you miss a Thunder? That'd be swell. He's gonna hit a second one. This is my resist to Thunder. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm at a bit of a loss on how to approach this right now because, like, yeah, I don't know what I do. I mean, I can potion spam, which I hate doing, but it's probably my only bet to even have a chance here. Is just heal with potions, hope he misses Thunders. I mean, it's 70% accurate. It's not like he should hit every one. He should eventually miss, right? That's the hope here. He hits the third one in a row. And he has the pair on us. I'm just gotta bank on a miss. He missed one. Okay, we can Bullet Seed now. He hits another one. All right, I need to not get paralyzed here. I had to potion spam. That was really my only way around this. Don't get paralyzed. Okay, this Bullet Seed should do a lot. I mean, I probably need 3 hits. I need a lot more than 3 hits. And then I'm going to be in a situation, do I chance the Mach Punch? I'm going to need 4 hits, I think. I only get 3. Do I chance the Mach Punch? It's too risky, I think. I think I heal and go for the miss. I hate to do it, but I gotta do it. He actually switches out in a Jumpluff there. I don't understand that, but that's okay. I'm gonna go Zippo, I think, and see how he can beat this Jumpluff. Okay. He's gonna Aerial Ace, which obviously I expected. Oh my god, does so much damage. Okay, we're gonna Fire Fang. He's gonna be fast on us. He gets to Reflect Off. The problem here is I just don't really have a good way to deal with the Electrode that was thundering, but he might have ran out of thunders now that I think about it. That did 0. Okay, we Dragon Rage then. He's gonna Leech Seed us, so I have to switch out now. Okay, so I do have, I can't go Beedrill. Okay, so Dragon Rage is definitely the play, but he gets so much health back from Leech Seed. This is tough. This is actually really tough. Okay, we're gonna go Chatot then. We're gonna go Melody. I'm just under leveled now. I don't know where things went wrong. We were like fine for Morty, and then all of a sudden I'm just like super under leveled out of nowhere. Let's see how much this Aerial Ace does. Okay, the good news is Jumpluff is not like a super offensive Pokemon, so we can take these Aerial Aces and go for a Chatter here. And this should knock him out, but the problem is, like, what do I do now after he switches? Like, even if I knock him out. I didn't even knock him out, so that's the thing. Like, look at my team. It's obliterated. I can heal. I'm running out of potions, too. And he's gonna switch out Jumpluff at, like, 2 health. Here comes Electrode, and here we go again, where the Electrode comes in, and I gotta figure out how I switch into this thing, and I have to just go 1-up. And I have to go for the Mach Punch, but I'm paralyzed, so we just have to take a chance that I'm not gonna get fully paralyzed here, because he hits the Thunder again. Oh boy. Oh my god, it does so much damage. I don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Can you miss a Thunder? He never misses his Thunders, does he? He exploded! No! Dude, after the man hits like every Thunder in the world, he explodes on me. I don't know how to get through this. I don't know how we get through this now. This is not easy. I really needed Braylon. Braylon was really important. Braylon was important for the upcoming gym, but also the gym later. Alright, we're gonna Chatter again. I need to get this team to 35, it seems. Like, everyone needs to be like 35. So we're gonna have to backtrack and do some serious training and really make some changes to the team because we are not ready. We are not ready. All right, here comes Hypno. This is his last Pokemon. My assumption is the Hypno can't touch Galaxy. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption. So I'm gonna make the switch into Galaxy here, even though I'm low health. I'm gonna heal up, and then I'm just gonna beat this Hypno down. All right, I beat him. He didn't have any attacks to hit me. He only had Psychic, I think. He nasty plotted a +6, but we beat Usain, but at the cost of 1-up, which was becoming one of my favorite Pokemon on the team already, just in this episode alone. And now I've got some serious things to figure out because the team is not in a good spot right now. We need to do some serious grinding because I am not taking on Chuck until I feel confident that we can actually stand a chance. So what I need to do now is I need to figure out what this team is going to look like once I get through. We need to train. I need to get everyone up a few more levels. And it's going to be a little bit of a grind, unfortunately, for me. Luckily for you guys, it gets all cut out, so you guys won't have to see it. But I have to figure this out. So let me say goodbye to you. And I'm really sorry, 1-up, because you were a monster. I really, really, really liked you. I really, really liked you. And I'm very sad about this. Okay, so I need to figure out what is going to be on my team. I don't have any fighting types left. So my options to try to deal with Steel later is going to be really rough. So we have that to figure out. But I need to focus on right now. I am facing the fighting type gym leader now. This is a Shed Skin. I didn't even know this thing. This is like, must be a new ability. So for fighting types, obviously flying is really good. I have 1 flying type in my team. I could go back and try to grab something else, maybe a Butterfree. But that weakness to rock really scares me. Jumpluff's so fast, which could be kind of good. So we could go the Jumpluff route, which is kind of funny. We also have Timid Nature Dodo is pretty bad. And then I've got Swablu at level 9. Really, really low level though, so it'd be quite the grind to get up. And then I've got the option of going with Magikarp to get myself a Gyarados, which has Intimidate. And I think that having a Gyarados could be really good, but is probably not going to have any flying type moves. So the decision is rough. There's also Pidgeot, but it's not resistant to fighting. So because of all that, I'm leaning towards Jumpluff, believe it or not. So I think I'm going to go that route. I know that might sound kind of crazy. We just faced a Jumpluff, but Jumpluff being a Pokemon that's really fast when it gets to its final evolution is something that I think is really valuable here. So because being really fast and being able to hit super effectively is something that we just can't take for granted here. So I'm gonna go that route and get trained up, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, well, that's a Raikou. I'm pretty sure it doesn't attack you, so I just get damage on it for later, so I'll just chatter. I'm pretty sure he just runs, doesn't he? If he attacks me, I'm actually done for, because he's gonna knock me out if he attacks. Yeah, he just runs. Okay, well, we found a Raikou. That's kind of cool. Yo, this is a massive evolution. I did not realize this dude evolved at level 30, and that's about as clutch as it gets, because I needed something on this team to get a massive buff right now. And Erwin, you are the starter and are #1 for a reason, my man. We needed you to evolve, and you're like, you know what? I'm ready for the challenge of this next gym. I'm evolving right now. And we have a Feraligatr team, and he wants to learn agility. I'm not quite sure that that's going to do much for us, but I will take it. Nevertheless, I will take the Feraligatr, because I needed something to hold this team down right now. Whoa, I just realized that his new ability is Intimidate, which is so big, especially with the upcoming fighting gym. Most fighting types are physically offensive, and this guy has Intimidate now. That is a massive buff for us. And Puff is finally evolving into a Jumpluff here. It's still only like 27, and the team's like low 30s right now, so we still have quite a bit of training to do, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there, and Jumpluff will hopefully be one of the kind of secret techs for us to be able to beat this upcoming gym, because we're gonna need all the help we can get right now, and I'm very nervous about Chuck, if I'm being totally honest. Let's see what you got. Leaf Guard, its stats are pretty underwhelming, but it is really fast, and hopefully it can learn something other than grass moves. We just found another legendary dog while training, and this one's Entei. Go figure, these dogs are everywhere, man. So we found Raikou and Entei so far, the wandering dog. I probably should try to catch them, shouldn't I? Instead of weakening them, but maybe we'll keep finding them, who knows. And here's our beautiful squad before the Cianwood gym. They're all trained up and ready to rock, but there's one more piece of this puzzle that I need to do that I have not done yet, and that is to take this rare candy and to give it to our friend Zippo. And Zippo is ready for this gym battle right now, because he is going to evolve into a massively powerful Charizard, and I can't think of a better way to use our rare candy than use it right now to get Charizard and hopefully be able to beat Chuck and this tough gym. Charizard, if you want to learn a flying move right now, I would be okay with that. Let's see, does he learn a flying move? Come on, buddy. Wing attack, that'll do. We'll take it. We'll take it. Anything is a positive here. We'll take the wing attack. We can get rid of headbutt, I think, at this point. And he's going to become a monster. Charizard is now officially on the team, and he has weathered the storm as one of our longest members on the squad. And it is time to take on Chuck, who wants to learn Belly Drum too. That is so risky on a Nuzlocke. There's no way. There's no way we're going to teach him Belly Drum. Not on a Nuzlocke. No, thank you. No, thank you. But that is the team. Just to give you guys a quick rundown. 34, 35, 34, 36, 35, 34. Melody is going to kick things off for us. And let's go for the Cianwood gym. There it is. There's Chuck under the waterfall. But he doesn't care about us until I beat down all these other trainers. So let's see how these trainers go. We're going to probably try to fly through them. They're all fighting types. So I'm thinking that Shadow should be able to do quite a bit of work here. But I don't want to take anything for granted. So let's knock out some of these trainers. They're low level 30s, it looks like, so we should be okay. But if anything happens, you guys will see it. All right, and we have moved the waterfall, and it is time to throw down against Chuck, the fighting type gym leader. I'll be honest, Melody just ran through this gym. So, like, I think I one-shot every single Pokemon, so it wasn't an issue. But I'm very nervous for Chuck. I've heard he's the Nuzlocke killer for sure, so let's see what happens. The pounding waterfall right into my head. Why did you stop the waterfall from pouring on me? You just spoiled my training. I have to warn you that I am a strong trainer, training every day under this waterfall. It has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. All right, let's see what happens. Chuck, the Cianwood gym leader. He's got 6 Mons. I've got the right team for this. It took me about, no joke, like an hour of training for this. And he's level 34, so that tells me we're right about where we need to be. Let's see how much this chatter is going to do. Melody just learned Uproar as well, by the way. Finally getting a move that's not a flying type that can do damage. And almost picking up the knockout. Here comes a Thunder Punch from the Primeape. Come on, Melody. Hang in there. All right, you hung in there like a champ. No paralysis. Let's go for chatter again. Chuck is going to go for a Hyper Potion. It lived on such a tiny bit of health. Such a tiny bit of health. But as you can see, these Pokemon are going to have super effective attacks against me. and I'm gonna have to be very, very careful of how I handle them. And I don't get the KO there, but another Chatter should do it. Primeape generally doesn't have any priority moves, so we're not super concerned about that. And we're gonna knock out the Primeape. So 1 down, but we took a lot of damage in the process. So being on set battle style is gonna make this even harder now, because here comes Hitmonlee. And this is a situation where I would normally just click Chatter, but I don't know if that's a safe play. So I'm gonna go into Galaxy here, try to bide some time, give Melody a chance to heal up here, and hopefully he'll just high jump kick me. He goes for the Rock Slide. Okay, so this is why we have to be prepared for this, because these Pokemon are gonna have some strong attacks. I think it's actually worth taking the time to heal up Melody right now, because I think having Chatter is gonna be like one of our best things. Here comes a bounce actually, from the Hitmonlee, which I know I can take. So it's just a matter of who do I want to have take that, and I think I just stay in. And we go for the Ominous Wind and hope Quick Claw does not activate, but of course it does activate, which means we're gonna attack first and miss, which is a really big bummer. Here comes the bounce. Let's see how much this does. Okay, so Galaxy actually tanks that. We can go for another Ominous Wind, but he's gonna bounce again. And let's hope once again that our Quick Claw does not activate. And it does not activate this time, so I can get the Ominous Wind off. And I am gonna get it off, which is good. Nice damage here. Let's see. Okay, we don't get any boosts. I'm thinking that my best play here is actually just to go for a potion. I think he's probably gonna bounce again. It's probably his best way to hit me. So if that's his best way to hit me, I might as well just heal up and see what he wants to do. Does he just keep bouncing? Yeah, he's just gonna keep bouncing, so that's fine. I want an Ominous Wind, but at the same time, like, I think I'm just gonna Hypnosis. Because if I hit the Hypnosis, it gives us a chance to go for like 2 Ominous Winds probably. He crits me. And I missed the Hypnosis. So my only option here is to potion again, because of the crit. If it wasn't for the crit, we would have actually been okay. He's gonna Rock Slide. Okay, so he's done with these bouncing shenanigans. I really don't want to allow this dude to go down. So you know what? We're gonna actually go into Irwin now. I think having a Pokemon that can switch into a fighting type move in this gym is just too important. This will give us an Intimidate as well on the Hitmonlee, which is gonna cut his attack stat. He's gonna go for the Rock Slide, but this should do pretty pitiful damage, I would guess, onto Irwin. And it does very little. So we can just go for Surf now. I do have the Shell Bell, so this is actually gonna give us health back every time we deal damage. It's not gonna do a ton, but it does enough that like another Surf will knock him out. And we'll get a little bit of health back. And he's gonna go for the high jump kick, so he does have it. And we're gonna take it pretty well, and I can just go for Surf and knock out the Hitmonlee. So we found out the Hitmonlee's moveset there, and it did have high jump kick. So if we had timed it a little bit better, we would have probably been in an incredibly good spot, but you know, it's Spiritomb. But that's why I want to keep Spiritomb or Galaxy around, because you never know when that's gonna come in clutch. Here comes a Breloom, and this is one of the Pokemon that I was most concerned about, to be honest. I do have Puff though, so I'm gonna go into Puff. Puff, of course, resists the grass moves and the fighting moves that Breloom would go for. And he's gonna go for the Bullet Seed. Now, we all know about 1UP, who is a crucial member of our team. Luckily, we 4 times resist this. And this is why I have Puff. This is exactly why I have Puff on the team. Because I was like, you know what? Okay, of course he's gonna hit 5 times, isn't he? That's gonna be a bit frustrating. But I wanted the Pokemon that could hit these Pokemon super effectively and is really fast. And we're gonna go for the Aerial Ace. I'm thinking this has to knock it out, but we'll find out in a second. And it actually lives. And he's gonna go for the Spore and put me to sleep. So that was not what I wanted to see. Yeah, that was not what I wanted at all. Because now I'm asleep, and I don't really have a good option to switch in here. I can go Beyonce. There's always the chance that he has a, I really need to wake up, I think, actually. I'm gonna go for Aerial Ace. He's got Mach Punch. Okay, so he may not actually have a way to do anything to me. I need to wake up. So Puff, wake up. He's gonna Mach Punch. I'm still sleeping. Okay, so his Spore shenanigans are quite annoying. It's actually really good, though, that he does not have Rock Tomb, because that would have been massive problem. Okay, we actually wake up. We get the Aerial Ace off. I'm blown away that he lives, but that just shows that Puff is not exactly the strongest Pokemon ever in terms of offensive prowess. But it did enough that I could slow down that Breloom there. Here comes the Hitmonchan. Now, I know for sure this thing is going to have elemental punches and all sorts of stuff. So, in my opinion, I think my best play is he's probably going to go for the Ice Punch. I'm going to go to Irwin to get an Intimidate off. And then we're going to switch out, predicting the Thunder Punch, and have something else take that. I'm a little low health, but I think the Intimidate here is worthwhile. I'm expecting the Ice Punch. He's going to Fire Punch. That works too. I figured he would go for one of them. Okay, so that did nothing. And now I can actually go into something else. I'm leaning towards going into Melody here and just going for the Chatter. Hopefully we don't get a Thunder Punch here, but I think that's probably what's coming. It's actually Fire Punch again, which is surprising. I'm a little surprised. We're gonna go for Chatter. Now Hitmonchan definitely has priorities, so we have to be mindful if we don't get the KO here, but I think we are gonna get it. Okay, so we don't get it. And here comes the Ice Punch. This is gonna be really close. Oh! And we're gonna live on just a sliver of health. I'm going out into Beyonce. Wow, what a live. What a live. And here comes the Ice Punch, which I was waiting for. And Beyonce is gonna take that relatively well. I'm actually gonna go for the U-turn. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna do enough, but we'll go for the U-turn anyway. And I do get the KO there, which is great. It gives me a free switch out. Gives me an opportunity to go into something else, which in this case, we're getting really worn down right now, and it has me concerned because I have a feeling, I know that there's got to be a Poliwrath mixed in here somewhere. There's got to be a Poliwrath mixed in here, and that has me really concerned. And I don't know how many Pokemon are left, but Melody's gonna get to 38. Beyonce, Irwin, Puff, and here comes that Poliwrath that we were talking about, and I think I'm gonna go for the sleep. And I hit it. That's huge. That's huge. All right, if this thing has an ice move, it's just gonna blow me back. So I have to figure out how I want to approach that. There's a real big part of me that wants to Leech Seed here and then switch out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I hit the Leech Seed. Keep sleeping, buddy. Just keep sleeping. He's still sleeping. Okay, good. I'm gonna get some health back. And now I'm gonna go intimidate him with Feraligatr. Because it's very unlikely he goes for a fighting move against a Pokemon that resists it. I just feel like it's pretty unlikely. So I'm gonna go out into Irwin, who is low health, but will get an Intimidate off. He's still sleeping. He may still be sleeping after this turn. So let's hope he just doesn't go for like a super punch move. He's gonna Ice Punch. That's fine. We can take that. Does very little. The Intimidate very clutch here. Leech Seed very clutch here as well. Getting a lot of health back. That's gonna be really big for us. Love that. We're gonna just chip away at him. Now I obviously have the opportunity to attack here, but I think my best play is actually to go into Puff. Puff resists both the, like I said, the water moves and the fighting moves. And we'll get another turn of Leech Seed. And he's gonna go for the Surf, so he doesn't actually even go for the fighting move, which is fine. I could risk another Sleep Powder here, but I know he's got Ice Punch, so I think my best play is actually go back into Feraligatr and kind of suck some more health back. Especially since he hasn't shown me a fighting move, and if he does have a fighting move, it's most likely to be a physical one. And now he's gonna be a -2 attack. So this puts Irwin in a much better situation. He's gonna Ice Punch again, which is what I expected. Okay, and more Leech Seed recovery for us. Now, I obviously have the opportunity here to try to attack him if I want. I'm not thinking he can knock me out at this point, but there's not a whole lot of damage I can do. So, I think I attack, but I just don't really feel like there's a good attack for me to go to. Maybe Rock Smash here. I get a defense drop, which is quite nice. And I'll get a little Shell Bell. What does he have, a berry? Yeah, he's got a big berry, a citrus berry. He's gonna go for Surf. It doesn't really do much. We're gonna heal up. I'm gonna do a little speed up here because it's just a lot of animations and we're in a pretty good spot. Shell Bell. He misses Hypnosis, and then I can actually just knock him out with Rock Smash. All right, good. Whew. Okay. We got through Poliwrath. What's left? I still have Intimidate, and I can still... It's gonna be Hariyama. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna predict the Hariyama to go for a fighting move, and I'm gonna go into Galaxy, and then I'm gonna go back into Irwin to get the Intimidate off. He may go for Fake Out. He goes for Fake Out. Yeah. Okay. And now we just Intimidate. Get the Intimidate off. Give it Attack Drop. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. Ooh. That might do some damage. Let's see. Okay, that did very little. So I think my best play is just Surf. That was a crit. He's gonna Cross Chop. Doesn't really do much. I can Surf again. Cross Chop does have a high crit ratio, so I think I'm gonna go Zippo. He goes for Cross Chop. And we can just finish this off with a Wing Attack. And we are gonna take down Chuck and the Cianwood Gym, baby! Woo! It took a lot of grinding, a lot of training, a lot of switches. Had to use a couple potions, but nothing too bad, just early game because of a couple crits. And we take down Chuck, the fighting type gym leader, baby. The Nuzlocke continues, my friends. Oh, we get the Storm Badge, man. That was tough. That was tough. That was about, like I said, that took me a long time to get ready for this one. We had to do a lot of training to make sure the team was ready. We get TMO1, which I don't know what that is. Focus Punch. Yeah, he never even used it. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here, guys, because I've already been recording. It's been like 2 hours. So I'm going to call this an episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one because we've got Jasmine coming up next, and that should be pretty exciting. Peace.
Butterfree, go!